Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, and this is a Russian Tier 7 medium tank, the A44, the rear mounted medium tank. It's got a pretty good gun, it's got a very good gun actually. It's a bit of a slow reload and it takes a while to aim, but any tank you come up against you can definitely do damage to. Now it's in this game, this is the game where I complete my mission for killing 2 heavy tanks which are 1 tier higher than mine. Now, I had a bit of an issue with my original replay and the settings, so I've had to re-record the game without mods enabled, which was after the 9.7 patch for the Southeast Asian server came on just a few days ago. I normally put the videos up on patch day, but I had a lot of problems recording this video. But anyway, we're on Karelia and we're going up to the hill, which is probably the normal thing to do in a medium tank. Now because my mods are not enabled, you can't see the running total of how much damage I've done. I've put 1 or 2 shots into these light tanks and they're just easy money. You can see on the map there's no one else on the hill apart from us, but we'll get a little bit of cheap damage into these light tanks. Now I've been stuck on this mission for some time, or I was, and I'd sort of in a way forgotten about it. I was grinding this tank because there was a Soviet special on for a couple of weeks ago, which gave bonus XP for up to tier 7 Russian tanks. This was basically the only tier 7 tank I had, so I thought I would grind this line for a while. I'm trying to have a bit of a poke over the top of this hill. You can see we're comfortably winning 5-2. Put a bit of damage into that medium tank out near the water, but I can see the other tanks sort of got him covered, and I don't think he was just killed then. I think he just came off the minimap, but I know because of the proximity of that tank destroyer, I know they can see me. I don't have 6th sense on this tank, which is something I often forget when I'm playing it, because it's about the only tank in my garage which doesn't have it. But looking at the proximity of that enemy tank destroyer, I know they can definitely see me. I'm tipping it's the T30. So Artie has a few pot shots at me. I'll take a punt and see if I can shoot. I think that's their A44, it is. And at this stage I'm on about half health, so I don't want to be going too far out into the open. I'm a tier 7, I'm in a tier 9 game, so I just want to take some pot shots from this relatively safe spot where I am. See another issue in the replay. Anything that comes up in chat's coming up twice. I've seen that on someone else's replay as well recently. I don't know if that's part of the issues I had with the original upload. I'm pretty sure they can see me here, so I don't want to stay in the same spot for too long. The enemy artillery is still alive. You can see on the map we're comfortably winning the other flank. I'll just put a little bounce into that T-34. Now he's looking in my direction, so I really don't want to poke out too far because I've only got 550 health left, and that's just 1 or 2 shots on these tanks. Good shot on that IS-6, and at this stage it's when I've remembered my mission: kill 2 heavy tanks that are 1 tier higher. I've killed the IS-6, which of course is tier 8, and now I'm thinking about going for either the T-34 or the AMX 5100. We'll just put a shot into, I think it's T-34. I'm looking down, but I can see, at this stage I can see that he's aiming at me. That was the T-69 who was just killed. T-34 still down there, and he was aiming in my direction, so I really have to be careful. And now when I highlight him, you can see he's looks looks like he's still aiming, but now you can see his gun turning around. So now it's safe for me to come out. I bounce, so I think at this stage I load premium ammunition because he's on half health, so he has still got a fair bit of health to do, but someone's just taken 500 off him, and I think, you beauty, that's my golden opportunity. Now I stop for a minute, pause and think, I reckon I've just completed that mission that's been bugging me for so long, and someone else kills the AMX 5100, which was on pretty low health. And a pretty good game in the A44. You can see I've got a Tier 1 Mastery Badge, 2,206 XP, that's 1,765 XP, 1,176 base XP without the premium account. You can see I damaged and spotted quite a few tanks on the result, and there's the in-game result. MT14, this is for the second set of missions. Destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks that are 1 tier higher than your vehicle, and the secondary conditions survive the battle. I said, yep, level 1 Mastery Badge, which isn't too bad in a game where I was fighting against Tier 9 tanks as well as the Tier 8s. And this is in the second set of missions, so it's for the heavy concept T28, which I had been stuck on for quite some time, so I was pretty excited. Now, looking at the battle result, 2,322 damage. Very happy with that in a Tier 9 game in my little Tier 7. And that's why I got top XP with base XP of 1,177, which is pretty good for me. I fired 12 shots, 11 of them hit, 9 of them penetrated. Block 390, which is pretty lucky. And also 856 spotting damage, which is why with my 4 kills I got the top XP for the game. Made a little bit of money, didn't make a great deal of money. You can see the ammunition cost. Even the normal ammunition cost is pretty expensive. I didn't fire that many premium rounds in this game, but obviously they do cost money. But when you fire premium in this tank, pretty much every shot penetrates, so long as you're not shooting someone a Tier 9 or 10 heavy tank right in the front. So there's my replay for my medium mission 14. Destroy 2 heavy tanks that are 1 tier higher than your vehicle. I've done it on the A44. I hope you've enjoyed the replay. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye for now.